Hello, my lovelies. It is Sunday night. I was, honestly, a lot of times I'm not planning on going live, but I'm getting ready for bed. So I thought I'd go live and have a chit chat while I'm doing my skincare, because skincare takes a minute. I'm going to take my melatonin to get ready to go to sleep and all that other good stuff. So might as well hang out with some people and discuss a few things that are in my head. Now, for people, if you watch this in the replay, just go ahead and tell me what's going on in your life. I'd love to hear about it. What I will say is, for the people who don't understand my channel, there is no rhyme or reason to it. I do what I choose. I love beauty, I love perfume, I love all those things, but my channel will always be what I choose it to be. So I'm just not that pigeonhole person where you can say, oh, this is all she does and everything. Just not who I am. I refuse to have a bunch of different channels to say the same, to talk about whatever fuck I want to. So because of that, my channel is what it is. I have become good with that. Hey, Miffy, I've become good with that. But, if that bothers you, that I don't stay focused, or that I don't, or I meander, or that, sometimes the content isn't what you would like it to be, sucks to be you. Okay. Um, Now, I want to talk about, and I'm calling it Surviving Rona, because the reality is we are still in Rona. It hasn't stopped. It hasn't been fixed. We are still dealing with it, it ain't going away anytime soon. So life is about surviving Rona right now and figuring out things about how to change how you're living, how to do things differently, and the things that you see out there. And what I have noticed is that I thought I thought the whole time that we were inside and not being able to would make people a little bit nicer, but it hasn't. Rona has made people mean, really mean, and it's really disheartening to see the level of just meanness that's out there. Hey, Tammy, it's just really disheartening to see how mean people are right now, and so it's like people, I don't know where you are, but in Chicago it feels like the people are driving more aggressively. It seems like people are just very aggressive, and it's very like, wow. Whereas some people have taken things away from are learning new things, changing some things about themselves. Other people are regressing, and regressing hard to who they were, and trying to, like, justify, or try to get back to where they were, when actually you can never go back there. I don't think we'll ever have a world like we had pre-Rona. There should be some changes we need to make anyway. There are good changes that I've noticed, like people gardening, people, biking more, things like that. But there's this aggression that has been happening. Of course, we cannot say that somebody who's in power has not helped to further this aggression with his stance on many things and the stupid shit he says, and then his followers follow suit because they have absolutely no mind of their own. But I will not, say names. He just has orange skin, okay. But other than the orange, I won't say anything about him. Um, so I'm saying this because I have had this song in my head for like the last day, and it's just like been running in my head, running in my head, running in my head. So this is one of my philosophical lives. This is more philosophical. It is not one of my, wild and crazy ones, but it's, because every once in a while we have to think about things. And so, yeah. So this one song has been running through my head, and so I just want to share, and talk about where it's taking me and what I'm thinking about it. Now we know I cannot sing. I'm not a singer or anything. But what's been in my head is one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. You know, Bob Marley, One Love. One love, one heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and it will be alright. Let's get together and feel alright. So that is what has been in my head. Hey Tammy, hey V. So that song has been in my head, and I've been trying to figure out why is it so deeply in my head, and I've been singing it and everything. Hey Tracy, you know, and I've been singing it, and I think that's because that's what I think we need to do. You know, we have to find one love, and we have to get together and feel, and by doing that we feel better and we feel all right. Not to say that that will make it go away, but I think that in some portion of our lives, and so we have to, and you know, find this way to find each other and take care of each other. So I think that's where my head is right now, and I know that, you know, and I know that and so I say that to say that when I come on here sometimes, I just want to make sure that everybody feels all right, you know, and make sure that everybody's doing okay, you know, and things like that. So I said it in the chat. You missed it. I said I was going live in the chat. So I got some new skincare that I'm using. I did order those, Michelle, the eye patches. They are on the way. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Hey Kelly, so that's where my head has been, you know, for like the last day. I've been singing that song in my head. I've been singing it to myself at home because, you know, I ain't no damn singer. But so I think that, you know, damn, we really need to start thinking, you know, oh my goodness. Oh man, this feels good. Oh man, this feels good. This is the Cosrx Advanced Snail Mucin Power Essence. You know, and the essence you're supposed to use on your skin before no, I ain't cooked today. I ain't cooked shit today. Nope, I ain't cooked today. I did not cook today. But I will be, I might have a live in the kitchen again where I'm like, because I do have to like cut up for a salad and stuff. So there probably will be one of those. The family's here. They're across the hallway though. Okay. So we're gonna put that on, and then we're gonna put this on, and then we're gonna put that on, and then we're gonna put this on, and then we're gonna... So yeah. You made some fish tacos. Oh shit. I made nothing today. Let me tell you, I had to do some okay, there we go. I am going to get what was I saying? Oh, I was driving like for 3 hours today, just pretty much nonstop in the car with very limited stoppage, just driving to go do some stuff. I went to a Sweet 16 birthday, you know, trailer thing. You know what I'm talking about, the birthday parade. That's what we call it. The birthday parade. And then I went pick up some stuff, and then I went to pick up some stuff. So I left the house at 1:45. I got home at like 5. And I pretty much was in the car almost the whole time. Taking my melatonin. So y'all got me to the melatonin rocks me. Yeah, the drive-by birthday thing. So anyway, what's this on my skin? Okay, this is using stuff. Okay. So I'm just saying that I think that it's just like, so I think that we need to figure out a way to be nicer, because I think that this whole Rona thing is just making people very mean, and I'm just not for it anymore. I'm just not for it anymore. So I say that we watch ourselves and not succumb to the aggressiveness of this time that we are in, and really just enjoy things that we can. and make ways to enjoy. And people are just now getting into this like really big complaining mode again. I'm just like, come on now. It's like, figure out, we are now in a new paradigm. We are in a paradigm shift. We are in a paradigm. And so it's now time to just accept it and move with the change, because our lives are never going back to what they were pre-Rona. I don't think it will ever be like that again. There will always be these things that we are now doing. Yeah, it really has brought out the worst in people. Wearing the mask or not wearing the mask has brought out the worst in people. But I think that we must understand that life is changing. There's going, there's going to be more work from home. There's going to be more online things. There's going to be more of this. So we need to like really shift and adjust and really learn how to be happy and find happiness in our lives. We might not be moving around as much, as we like to. I can't travel. Well, guess what? You can't travel. So now you need to find a way to find something within where you're at, your space, where you are available, to find that you can enjoy. It's like, so you might have to give that up for a while. Might have to give it up for quite some time. And I'm here to say this is like, if you made your money in the service industry, you're going to have to adjust and figure out how you're going to do this now, because bars and restaurants are not going to be the same anymore. So how do you make a living when there is no way to make that living anymore? And that's the scary part. And I know for so many people, because I don't think bars and restaurants, the way we are used to them, will ever be the same again. And if they do, by that time, so many bars and restaurants are going to be gone, that it's going, it's not going to be like that. Every time something happens, people are like, I gotta shut down. And I get it, because they can't make the money, because they can't have the capacity that they're used to having to make those margins work. And so now it's going to be time for people that they're going to have to start looking at how they're going to survive not having those type of incomes anymore. And that's the scary part. But there are new ways to make money opening. And so I think that everybody needs to be aware of that and start looking at those new ways. Right, exactly. Hey, Melissa, exactly. The margins are so thin, and so now it's just, they have no way to survive. So now those people who that's what they were doing have to look at different ways to make their money. They honestly do. I think that it's going to create chefs more, and we're going to see more interesting and things that people are doing, because what's going to have to happen is we're going to have a cottage industry of food, cottage food industry, and I mean by that is that, we already have food trucks, and food trucks should really start booming. I mean, if I had a food truck, I'd be booming that shit. And there's going to have to be more trying to do things out of your home, just doing that. Hi, Miss K today, where you can do dinners from your home, do pickup days and stuff like that, have your own little like pickup restaurant out of your space and everything. Now I don't know what the bartenders and the servers are going to do, because their income was dependent on that spot. So I hope that those people, hi Lumi here, I hope these people have other things they're working on, because I think sometimes we become so used to making our money a certain way, and people become complacent, and then this kind of shit happens, and we're not prepared. And so I'm hoping, hey cousin, that some of them are finding new ways to make money, and new ways to survive, because that's what it's going to be about, figuring out ways to survive this. Because the economy is going to change. Our economies are changing as we speak, So yes, this is one of my philosophical moments, This isn't, like last night. Yeah, and that's the thing. If people really want their lives to go back to what it was, they're going to have to bite this bullet for a minute. Because, see, here's the thing: the restaurants and everything want things to open so they can start making money. But you open up too soon, and people are rushing out here because they want to get out of the house, and then it spikes again. So then we're having this cycle, which it's like, okay, I get it that this is your livelihood, this is how you make your living, everything else. But yeah, if it keep coming back and they keep saying you gotta close, and people just like, I don't give a fuck. And I just wish people understood exponential growth. I just wish they would understand what exponential growth means, because apparently no one really understands exponential growth. Which says that, if this keeps going, it could just grow exponentially, which means we could go like a wildfire. Okay, but I think it's asking too much of people to understand that there's a such thing as exponential growth. Okay, I'm just saying, the exponential growth is real. But like I said, I think that we have to together figure out how we're going to one love it out and help each other and make sure that people are okay. So now that we are kind of Rona out, let's make sure we check on each other, especially the people who are single, who don't have, who live by themselves, because this is a rough time for them. I mean, really, the people who, if you know people who are single, don't have a lot of ties, make sure you check on them. Make sure you at least talk to them once a week or twice a week to make sure they're okay, because they are our most vulnerable people during this time. Because even if their finances are okay and everything, they're still by themselves, and that can be very, very hard on the person, on the psyche, when you're not getting that human connection. So make sure you check on those people. Make sure that you make sure those people are okay, because they need to be checked on. And because, like, I'm lucky. I have a whole bunch of people in my house, and I have Bakari, and so I have like these interactions every day, because we as humans need those interactions. So make sure that you're checking on people and making sure that they're okay. It's a simple thing to do, and I know sometimes we get into our lives and we don't think about those things, but it's just a simple thing to do, is to check on the people around you and make sure they're okay. And also really start looking at how our world is changing, and really see where you can fit in and what you have and what strengths you have and what you can bring to the table. Because I'm not saying you got to exercise more, you have to be more, but really be honest and say, okay, what can I get out of this? What can I change? What can I have out of this time that I can carry forward that will make my life richer and better? Be it financially, be it, emotional connections, whatever. See what makes you, and work that. You'd be surprised. There's all kinds of ways to do some things. So yes, I am, this is one of my waxing philosophical lives, because everyone, every once in a while I need to wax philosophical and spend this time with you all when the shit's in my head. So anyway, how y'all doing today? I think I'm done now. Trying to put this stuff on, get my skin together before I go to bed. Because I have not been that great to my skin lately. My skin is like, you don't love us anymore. Have you had those times? Part of the thing I've noticed with Rona is I go through these ups and downs. Rona is like a roller coaster, where like you're doing everything. There's these moments where where you're doing everything right. You know, you're doing your skincare, you're taking care of your hair, you're eating right and everything. And then there's those roller coaster. That's when you're on that high roller coaster. Hey, Coco. And then you start plummeting down, and you be like, I ain't doing my hair, I ain't putting no makeup on. You know, my skincare. I don't feel like washing my face. I'm marinating in my fun because I ain't going nowhere. And then it's like, eat right. Where's a fucking chicken wing? Where's a chicken wing and where's a damn hamburger? So you know, you hit them like this, you know. So Rona has you on this roller coaster of being good and not being so good. Right. I'm just, and honestly, hi Vicky, hi. That's kind of like, that's the other thing. And then it's like, if you just ain't feeling people, you really ain't feeling them now. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. And I am an extrovert. See, hot wings, don't makeup, and was loving life. Your hair looked really cute. Don't you straighten out your hair. Your hair looks really cute like that. Don't do that. Right? It's like your hair suffers, your face, I'll be honest, what's been suffering is my skincare. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. Some days I'll be like, I forget it. You know, it's like I wake up and I forget I didn't wash my face for like hours. I'll be like, did you wash your face? I'm like, I don't think I did. You know, because I'm just sitting in the house, right? Okay, so it's like the roller coaster of Rona. Because that really is. It's really a roller coaster of Rona. Okay, well, go and get you some curling cream. It's the roller coaster of Rona, you know, because we in this roller coaster and be like, some days you just be doing it right. You just be like, oh, I'm doing it right. I'm doing everything right. You have like a week of doing everything right, cleaning your house really well, you know, doing all those things. Right, honey, my AM skin routine could happen. It could happen whatever, you know. I could be up for the next 17 hours and be like, oh, let me do that. And sometimes the nighttime routine becomes a daytime routine, you know, because usually my nighttimes are putting on masks and stuff. And I'm like, why am I acting like I can't put a mask on in the middle of the day? So yeah, it's like you lose track of days. It's not as bad as it was, man. For a minute there, I could really lose track of days. It's like, what day is this again? I mean, the roller coaster of Rona. See, there you go. Let's not even talk about showering. Because you can marinate some fun by yourself. I'm just saying. I could. The only reason the only thing that my hair is semi-neglected, but okay, because you know it's in a bun most of the time, so it's not getting bothered too much, so it's kind of growing and doing its thing, right? See, okay, think about your body and forgot your face. So that's where we are right now. It's like, oh, okay, baby Kelly, why just take a whole bath today? High five to the whole bath. Whole baths are life. Right, okay, I know you do, baby. So that you will do that, but the face is like, okay, I'm good. Okay. But yeah. Oh, I know kids do. Ooh, I bet you do. And you got boys too, because boys already take it to a new level on a regular day. You know, on a regular day. See, I need to go soak in my tub. I just need to go soak. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Just soak in the bathtub for an hour or two. Not close the door and not be bothering nobody. Child, because that's what life is about now. It's like, right? Listen. This is an honest moment. I do sometimes go, okay, Heifer, get your ass in the shower, because this don't make no sense. I'm just being honest. You know, I haven't left the house in 3 days. And they'll be like, okay, you know you need to wash your ass, right? That's the kind of conversation I have with myself sometimes. You know you need to wash your ass. And I know people gonna be like, oh my God. But everybody knows during this Rona time that they have done it. They They've been like, oh yeah, I guess I should take a shower. People can sit up here and lie and be like, no, I've been doing this, and no, I've been doing. Like I said, I got this Corona bingo thing, and it's like, what you done. People like clean, clean, clean. I'm like, I ain't clean that much. Ooh, ooh, that is nice. That sounds nice. Um, See that? I know you did. I know you did. I know you did. Cause I know it's. Listen, you got to tell a boy to wash his ass anyway. So I know you have to now. You know. But it's just like the highs and lows of Rona. The Rona roller coaster take you there. Right? Exactly. No, no. They all doing that. They all doing that. I know, girl. I know, Michelle. I can imagine. Who child? So yeah, it's like the roller coaster. The roller coaster of Rona is just like, real. Because I'm telling you, people like, oh, I clean, clean, clean. I'm like, I broke my boxes up. Ooh, that sounds nice. I broke some boxes up. I've been trying to keep up with my box issues. How about that? Is that good? Because that's what I that's doing a lot to me. You know what you do? I cut up all the boxes that came. I cut up all the boxes, and and I did that. Yeah, I did that. Is that okay? Is that enough? That ain't enough. I think it is. See, I mean, like I got a little, I got some here. Right. Oh, I'm so jealous that your landlord does that. Speaking of your landlord, I gotta tell my landlord again to get me a recycling bin in this building. Why is he being difficult, y'all? Why is he being difficult? Get me a damn recycling bin. See? I think there's a recycling bin where I'm going tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm putting on, see, I'm getting all my layers on top of me, y'all. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm getting my layers on. Ooh, that sounds nice. I would love to have a jetted tub. I would love to have one of the, well, I have a decent soaking tub, but for me, because I got the big tub and I take advantage of it. And let me tell you, B's apartment don't have a big tub like mine, so I ain't complaining because he didn't replace my tub because that's an old tub. I'm like, we gonna keep this baby right here. Trying to get rid of the spots on my face. Right? I know that's right. One of them deep tubs, What I don't understand is houses where the master bathroom has that beautiful shower area and no tub. I'm like, so are we making these things for men or something? Because I'm a woman and I like a tub. I want to soak in a tub. I always find it interesting when I see those houses where they have like this beautiful, just gorgeous shower and not a tub nowhere. I'm like, y'all did not make this for a woman, and no women were involved in the planning of this house because I need a tub. Right, or the tub is like right, exactly 4 inches deep. It's one of these little tubs. It's big enough for you to stand in to take your shower in. Right, exactly, and that's exactly what I'm about to. I'm about to put my Dr. Teals in there. Ooh, a Roman bathing room would be so nice. I love the whole bathing room thing, you know, just a big old tub in there, you know, just so you can relax. Just, and the steam comes up and it's not. Listen, that could be part of the Amazon tribe. If the Amazon tribe built a house or two, we would have to have one of those in it. Each house would have to have a big ass Amazon tribe house for a few women. Let's think about that. Let's talk about an Amazon tribe house. Let's talk about okay, see, and that's cool if you got them both. I just don't like them one. Um, let's talk about the Amazon tribe house. An Amazon tribe house has to have certain things. It has to have, each bedroom has to have a walk-in closet. Now, it don't have to be a huge walk-in closet, but everybody needs a walk-in closet. I'm just saying, you know, you don't have to have the biggest one, but everybody needs a nice little walk-in closet. I'm just, and well put together, because like this apartment I looked at up north didn't have the biggest closets, but they had made a walk-in closet, and they had all, it was really well put together. It had all of the, you know, it had these beautiful cherry wood closet organizing system in it. It was gorgeous. I was like, the whole apartment was worth the damn closet, because the place wasn't that big, but the damn closets were awesome. So there has to have that. I think there has to be a soaking room. Now, because we women, we can share a big ass tub room. You know, have the spa room. Like they have a king spa, you know, where it's like they have the big spa. King spa has the big spa in the middle, where it has the three different you know, temperatures. So it has the medium temperature, it has the really hotter one, and then it has one that's like tepid. So it has a, you know, need a room with that in it, where, you know, just, you know, got that spa going. You just, you know, high essence. So, you know, definitely would need that. Definitely need a spa soaking room. Every Amazon tribe home must have a spa soaking room. And it should be like a little greenhousey room, you know, because there's going to be steam in there, so you can have you have plants in there, like almost like a greenhousey vibe with the. That would be lovely. I'm just saying. I am just saying. You know, just be right off on the side. You know, you can all hang out and just soak and talk and everything. You know, just chill in the. Yes, yes. That's why I can't go to the King Spa, because I'm telling you, the King Spa is my happy place. I know the King Spa is probably going to close down because they can't maintain it. I'm sure at the level of people being, because can't nobody really go in there. So, because the King Spa is about people being on top of each other. Because listen, the King Spa is not made for the Rona life. So I'm betting the Korean spas here in America are going to close down soon. At least the one in Chicago. Ooh, my skin is feeling good. See, my skin is saying, bitch, this is what you're supposed to do every night to me. You're supposed to take care of me. You're supposed to look, but Rona, the Rona roller coaster says, no, your skin don't always look as good as it could. Ooh, an outdoor shower would be nice. Yes, an outdoor shower would be nice. Okay, so I got a new moisturizer I'm trying now. We're going to see how this works. This is hyaluronic acid intensive cream right here. So this is a CosRx, because you know we like the K Beauty. Ooh, this stuff is thick as hell. Look at this. This stuff is thick. Malachi, go away. If I don't look in his direction, maybe he'll go away. this stuff is thick. And I bet you I only need a little bit. I bet you this is going to be too much. Because it's that kind of stuff that you only need a little bit. I got way too much. I already used the snail mucin. I'm doing this overnight, Coco, because my skin has been feeling dry. I have the water cream. I have the water one that I do during the day. But I want to give it a really good moisturization overnight tonight. This is... No, I already put the snail mucin on, Melissa, because you put this on after your toner, before your serums. So this is the snail mucin stuff. This is... Oh, it feels good on my skin though. This is the CosRx hyaluronic acid intensive. Will you stop? No, get off of me. No, Malachi. So we're gonna see if this will soak into my skin. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, sit right there. Right, okay. You want to say hello? In case y'all are confused, Malachi is right there. I'm surrounded by cats. And she's sitting here trying to figure out what the hell she gonna get into. Golly. Y'all better not start fighting. You got this. You got this. I'm about to get off in a few anyway because my melatonin is going to kick in soon. So my melatonin is starting to kick in. I'm going to take off these clothes and then I'm going to put on something to sleep in. And Tyler, why are you bothering him? He ain't bothering you. No, she doesn't have, remember, she doesn't have anything. She has no cleanser. She found her brushes though. Oh yeah, see, this is like going to like moisturize the hell out of my skin. This is going to moisturize the hell out of my skin. Well, I'm gonna wake up, my skin gonna be so soft. I can already tell. Oh, and then I have some CosRx. What happened to what? Aqua facial mist. So let's play this. Right, send him out. Let's break out this. So yes, the Rona roller coaster has not stopped. Oh. Okay, well you can make that work, girl. So yeah, you can what's going on in Hawaii? Vicky, I am so unaware. What's going on in Hawaii? Right, yeah. One love. There's a hurricane? Oh my goodness, I will be praying for y'all. One heart Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and it will be alright. No. No, I did not see that. That's hilarious, though. That's that American construction. That's that American construction right there. That's all we got to say. That American construction. That's that American construction at you know, at its finest. Wow. Will you stop, kid? Well, yeah, you know he gonna blame the hurricane on Obama. Oh, okay. I might have to stay on here. Is this a troll we got, y'all? I might have to stay on for this one. Y'all know I like a good troll now. What else you want to say about my eyebrows? Because I know my eyebrows look much better than yours. What you want to say about my eyebrows? You can talk. Melissa, you know what this is. You want to say something? This is now, see, I'm trying to be a kinder, gentler Lulu. Don't make it difficult. I'm talking about one love and us all sticking together. And now you gonna come in and okay, so here, okay, no, what happened is when you get them done, they're darker, so they lighten up. So they have lightened up. When you get them done, they lighten up about 40%. And then you go back in and they touch them up, and then you get the actual one. So when I first got them done, they were darker because they were healing and they were scabbing up. So you know, like any tattoo you get, um, right? Hey Ash, so any tattoo you get, so with the tattoo you have the scabbing and everything. So this is after the scabbing and all that. So it's just lighter. It's actually more like my actual eyebrow color, but it will be but we will be I go back in August, and then they will she'll do this little maintenance on them, and yeah, so that's what happens. So this is like in between, this is like the healing section before I go and get them done. Cause I was like, no, kitty cat, I think it's kind of cool. That's why I was like, I'm confused. Cause don't make me go on and cuss your ass out. Cause you know I'm trying to be nice and kind and gentle and all that other good stuff. I'm just, but if a good troll come in, it's on and popping. Right. Even though I think the word is out because we don't get too many trolls here now, no more anymore. Right. Right, it was coming too. It was. Because I know my eyebrows are good. No, they look. I know you good, kitty cat. We got you now. We got you. You know, I just, how I got a whole speech for trolls. That's what they I think the trolls though, August 17th, if they let me. Shit, I don't know. Well, the rest of the state ain't closing down. It's Chicago. So, right, all my pent up Rona aggressions. All my pent up Rona aggressions. I got a lot. You know what though? Honestly, I'm really in an okay place. It's just like I'm here. Oh my goodness. My friend Kim has got me some good pieces for the meditation room. I just gotta make sure I get the paint. I paint the room. I cannot wait. That room is gonna be nice, y'all. I gotta get this water feature for it. That room, I don't know. That might get done before me. Right. Announce the hurricane. Ash, 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 ash. But yeah, so I'm that's what I'm. So I'm okay. It's just like I just haven't been as good in my space as I should. But now that I have the space to myself, and it's not so hectic here, it's really quite relaxing. Next year, I'm planning on tricking out my front porch so I could just sit out there and have my tea in the morning, and then had a back porch looking good. Ooh, yes, ashes, ashes. You want ash on your side though. I'm glad ash is on my side though. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I say that with much love, Ash. I'm glad you are on my side. Okay, so right, see, and here's what. But that's the thing. We want to get out of our rants. We want to just, zen it out. We want to be like, you know what? That shit don't bother me at all. Because you know what I said? And this is one thing I said, and this is how I live. People need to stop worrying about right, I got right my silky robe. I got to get some robes like Coco. Coco got a whole wardrobe of robes I need. Um, oh, people be worried too much when people think, because like when I be on Facebook, they be like, you be saying this, I'm like this. I don't gotta explain who the fuck I am. And I want everybody who's on here right now to understand that you do not have to explain who the fuck you are to anybody. If people don't like, fuck them. If you ain't hurt anybody and you living your best life and you're happy in who you are, fuck them. You ain't doing no drugs, if you ain't no sitting up here, no, mass murder or something, you know, fuck them. So that's why I don't have a rant for people. Because if people say some shit about me, I don't give a fuck. And I think so many of us need to adopt that idea, and they'd be much more relaxed in life. Did I tell you what I just heard recently about me and my family? I told y'all, right? Did I tell y'all? So um, I told y'all know how I am with my family. Y'all, we've had this discussion. So I don't know. I might have mentioned this about what my cousin told me was said about me recently. Did I tell y'all? Okay. So this was said. Okay. So I think I told somebody. Nah, I didn't mention it. I don't think. So I might have when I talked about how they said I got high. Right, I did tell y'all. I did tell y'all about how they said I got high. And exactly, and that's what you gotta do, honey. That's why you should live your life, Ashley, because you be letting folks bother you too much. They don't bother me. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Sucks to be you. Right, I did tell y'all that. I did mention it in the perfume line toward the end when we was like, you know, after we've been on there forever. So yeah. Oh, I just was saying that a statement was made that, Tweety, that's what my family calls me. Um, Not your side of the family, I got the other side of the family. That Tweety has a bad rap, People think Tweety doing everything. That's true. That's true. Shit, I understand. Um, that I really, they was doing more than I was, but my whole family thinks of me as the wildest one of all of them. Like, I have been accused of getting high forever. Apparently, I've been, supposedly I get high and everything. Who knew? I didn't. Apparently, they knew I was getting high. I didn't know because I never got high. But yeah. So apparently, in my family, on my mother's side, that I'm just this like out there person. And so I told my cousin who told me this. I said, now you understand why, and you wonder why I don't come around you motherfuckers. I said, because I don't even come around and y'all still talk about me and have shit to say about me. And I don't even come around you motherfuckers. So why would I? I mean, because if y'all could talk about me and I have been the topic of conversation and I barely come around in the last 10 years, why do you think I don't give a fuck about what y'all think? Because I don't get it. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, I was yeah. So the word has always been that I'm wild. I get high, and I do. Right, right. Yeah. Apparently, since I was a kid, since I was a teenager, they've been saying that I get high and things like that. That I'm just so wild and shit. No, I didn't tell you. I told my friend about this. I did not tell you all. I didn't tell you all. Okay, so this is yeah. So yeah, I was told that right. Okay. So I'm just like, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, this is like my cousins who actually were the ones doing drugs and shit. Did drugs. I used to be around them. They be getting high and shit. And I be like, oh, y'all need to stop that shit. But I am the one that has always been talked about. Like, to the point, and I was telling my friend, like, to the point that shit happened as a kid, I remember happening. Like, okay, so, it was the 80s. I was an 80s kid. So, I was senior in high school, and I saw one of my little cousins. I went over to my right. I mean, Lord knows the shit that I do, they have no clue about. You know what I'm saying? My real wild side, they don't know fuck about. Um, but so this, and I remember. Okay, so I'll give you this story, and apparently this has been going on ever since. So, it was the 80s. It was the 80s. I looked like an 80s kid. I was wild. I looked like a wild child. And I used to kick it at the club, but I didn't do anything. So anyway, one of my younger cousins, I saw her at my aunt's house. It was early morning. I just came in from the club, and I was like, "Hey, let's go have breakfast." So I took her to go have breakfast. Now she's like my second cousin. Her father is my actual first cousin. So apparently, my mom was there, and when they came back, they were like, "Where's?" They asking for her, and they were like, "She's with Tweety," and it was clear they were freaking out that she was with me. And my mama caught it, like, "What the fuck is going on? Why are they acting like this?" And it was like, oh, like they were like really worried, like I'd taken her off and I was about to like corrupt her and shit. You know what I'm saying? What actually happened was, I took her out to get some breakfast, and I talked to her, and I said, listen, because she was like 13 years old. I'm talking to her like, because my Aunt Charlotte always wanted me to talk to her because she was like, she needs, right, right, okay. So they were like, they were like, you know, they thought that I was saying, so what I was telling her, I said, listen, you are a black person in America. You have to be better than, you know, of everybody else. Oh, I was accused of being a lesbian in my family too. You have to be better than, You have to be better than. You have to work harder. And don't think that the things that they're getting, this was before they called it white privilege, of course. I said, don't think that you're going to get the same treatment. So you better work harder, right? That's what I went and said to her then, right? So my mama was pissed, and she was like, yeah, they was acting like you was going to do something to her or something. A few years later, apparently they found out what I talked to her about, and they were having some issues with her. And they contacted my mother and was like, hey, I think I was living up north by then. I was on the north side, had my own apartment and everything. And they were like, hey, is Tweety around? Basically like they were having, she needed some help. They felt like she needed some, like a big sister kind of talk. And, was I available? Could I come over and talk to her? And my mama told me, she was pissed. She was like, hell the fuck no, you ain't gonna come over there and talk to her about anything, because a few years ago they was acting like you was corrupting her ass. Right. Exactly. So that has kind of been like the vibe of my family for years. Right. And so now, years later, I'm 50-something years old. I don't care about what they think about me, and I never have. I've just lived my own personal life, not bothering anybody. And that's why I find it so interesting that I have been, that they're saying that people are saying these things about me, because I really don't come around. I don't bother anybody. I don't say, I don't get. I told y'all, whenever they have a family thing, I always make it so late that I always miss the first cousin's picture, which is what I'm in. I'm in the first cousin lineup. They're like, dang, Tweety, you missed the first cousin's picture. I'm like, that's okay. We good. We don't got to do it again. But it's so interesting. And so the thing is, my cousin has been like, oh, the family, and, trying to get me to come around. And like, and then you tell me that, and then you had this conversation. I'm like, so you do understand why I don't really come around, right? Because I don't even come around, and I'm accused of shit that I don't even do. So imagine if y'all motherfuckers was around me. No, we good. Y'all ain't got to know what the fuck I do. Y'all ain't got no shit about my life. You can go on. But it does speak on who I am, because I'm still a topic of conversation, even when I don't come around. So I must be the most exciting of these motherfuckers. And that's what you have to look at. When people talk about you, you must be more exciting than them. Because if they talk about you and you really don't fuck with them, you're just more exciting. You're the mystery. You're that. So always remember that. When people talk about you, it's because you're more exciting than them, and they wish they were you. And if you can feel that way, and if you get that, you'll be all right. All right, this melatonin is cutting into my system. I got too much oil around my eyes. Have you ever noticed, like, when you get the oil around your eyes and it gets that filmy vibe? Yeah, that's what I'm at right now. I got way too much oil around my eyes. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. It was good talking to you all. This was a philosophical bit live. I don't know if everybody gonna want to watch this one, because I wax philosophical. One love. Yes, that blurry vision. I'm like, what the hell? But I know it's the oil. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night.